Yo guys, my name is Koko'Lusi and this is my first DJ tutorial. Learning a new skill is always cool and there is none cooler than being able to DJ. Now, I'm going to show you my techniques, how I do it, my tips and tricks, and how I've become successful at it. It's going to require a lot of practice, a lot of perseverance, even a bit of an investment, but it's worth it. It can make you money in future and also something cool to entertain your friends with and do so many different things with. You'll be so surprised. So yes, this is going to be my first of a few lessons, hopefully many lessons. Stay tuned, watch every tutorial, and I guarantee it, you'll be just as good as I am. And I'm hard. First thing I'm going to go through is the stuff you're going to need before you start DJing, especially if you're going to be following my tutorials. You're going to need a bit of stuff. You're going to need a controller. So these are the Mixtrack 3s, Mixtrack Pro 3s actually. And yeah, pretty cheap. This is what I started off with. When I say cheap, it's about £120. Very simple, not that many buttons. So it's great to start off with so you don't want to confuse yourself, overwhelm yourself at all. And simple inputs. So a phono to connect to your speakers. So you can get a phono to phono or a phono to jack, etc, etc. And you're going to get a USB, which comes with every controller you buy. So yeah. And then you're going to need a laptop. So I use a Mac. I recommend getting Macs, a MacBook Pro. You can get any other ones. But the most important thing you need is the Serato software. The Serato software is key. That's the software I use, that I DJ on. A lot of DJs use Serato. The layout is good. The organization is good. It's just the best. Like beats Virtual DJ, Traktor, etc, in my opinion anyway. But yeah, for my tutorials, you've got to be using Serato. I don't know how I'm going to teach you using anything else. I might be able to, but just get Serato. Easy. And then I think that's it. Now, the controller I'm going to be displaying most of my techniques on is basically the Numark NV2s. It's basically an upgrade for my controllers that I started off using, the Mixtrack Pro 3s. You should be able to learn using any controller. So even if you've got Pioneers or you name it, I'm still going to be able to teach you because yeah, you just have to know where your buttons are. Like if I say Q button, you should know where it is on your controller, etc, or SFX button, you get the gist. So yeah, you can use any controller, you just have to be using Serato. Some controllers need to be compatible with Serato. There is a way of getting around it, but just make sure you get a controller that's Serato compatible. It makes life easier. Cool. Already I'm going to be giving you your first lesson. That's intro done. Cool. So you have your controller connected to your laptop. You have your laptop with Serato software. You have your speakers connected to your deck, so your controller. You're ready to make your first mix. So you want to upload songs into your Serato library. Any songs, it's fine. Upload a track onto the left-hand side and upload a track onto the right-hand side. Now, cool. Before you mix these two tracks together, you want to make sure that they are the same speed. The BPM has to be the same. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to mix them properly. Now, you can do this by basically altering the speed of any track to make it the same exactly. So by using this function on your decks, wherever it is, if I go up now, it slows the track down. If I go down, it speeds it up. It might be different than yours, but just make sure. Or you can just press the sync button. So if you have a sync button function on your controller, press it and it will automatically make the two tracks the same speed. And it might even keep it throughout the remainder of your set unless you take it off, which is calm, which is good. So do that. Make sure that it's the same speed however you do it. And then you want to start one track. Cool. Now, it's basically, as a DJ, you want to start your second track at the right time. That's where you're important, because it depends on the crowd, it depends on the atmosphere, it depends how you want to mix. If you want to do fast, snappy ones, then obviously be fast and snappy, do it ASAP. If you want the song to play, let people vibe to it, dance to it, etc. Or get to like a particular bit in the song first, and then you can change it. But when you change it, it's entirely your decision. But just have to do it smoothly. So every song has bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm trying to get paid, take money,
Smooth.
cash checks. You see the set, that's Lash, that's Dex. Young C, Young
Anyways.
Shorty, Milcavelli, White Bricks, True
Hang
Religion
on.
on the telly. It's me. Wizkid, the house full of freaks. That's why I haven't been around for a week. I'm getting pounds in my sleep. I'm at the top of the mountains keep.
Cool. So what you heard me counting, that was bars. Every track has bars. Now, I always, not always, but most of the time, I recommend this to you as well as you're just starting. I started on 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Obviously, you'll have variations and different times where you rather not, which is fine, but it helps me. Or you can count it in 4 bars. It's up to you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like, and so on, so on. So that just helps you start the track on time. I'm gonna show you how I started physically on my decks. So what I do is I set the cues at the start of every song, and or at the start of where I want the song to play. And the cue basically helps me like time it well. Rather than pressing the play button, I have cues I can punch, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like I'm tapping. And I just, boom, I just get it on time. So after I press the cue button, I press the play button before letting my finger off the cue button so that the song continues to play. Now, if I press the cue button and then I let go of it, it's gonna stop, which is, you know, sometimes good if you wanna drop a little teaser or, you know, or test the waters a bit. And if I let my phone go, you get me. So, yeah, that's how I start my tracks. But yes, this is your first flash tutorial. You need to practice this. Practice this, and then we're gonna go deeper, and deeper. Until next time, enjoy.